Okay, so we're doing some cabbage, mixed with corned beef. So I cut all my bell peppers, my onion, my garlic, thyme, scallion, and that's it. And then I pour a little oil, wait until the oil is hot, and then I pour this in, and then I'm allowed, and a little bit of salt, just a tip of salt, because the corned beef is already salty. So you're gonna put a little tip of salt on your seasoning and a little tip of black pepper, and then you allow it to simmer down. All right, so this is the cabbage that I've shredded. Didn't get it as fine enough, but you can do it the size that you need it to be, anyhow you like it. This is the cabbage that I already shredded. So after the seasoning already simmered down and kind of crispy, not too soft, kind of crispy, then we'll go ahead and put in the cabbage. So I don't want my seasoning to be too soft, so I'm gonna place my cabbage inside. And you're gonna stir this around, you're gonna mix it around. All right, you're gonna mix it. So you see see how lovely it looks with all the colors? Oh my word. So you're gonna mix it around, ensure that all the seasoning, been mixed into the cabbage. And then after you mixed everything around, you're gonna leave it, you're gonna cover for about 10 to 15 minutes. So you're gonna cover for about 10 to 15 minutes. I don't like it when it's too crispy, and I don't like it when it's too soft. So I like it ordinary, right? I love it ordinary. See how wonderful the color look? Look at that, the mixture. Look at that. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I have tomatoes in it too. So it's tomatoes, sweet pepper, you guys call it bell pepper. That's the red, the orange, the yellow, and the green. You have scallion, you have thyme, you have onion, and you have garlic. So I use olive oil. So you tip a little olive oil in the pot, and then after it's hot, you pour your seasoning. I put all my seasoning at once. Some people like put onion, then garlic, one at a time. But I put all my seasoning at once, right? And when it's all marinated, like not too soft, that's when you pour in the cabbage, the shredded cabbage. All right? So I'm gonna cover this for about 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm here preparing the corned beef. This is the corned beef that already open. Okay, already open. Normally I take this off. I take the paper off, the tag off, the brand off, and then, I use the key. There's a key that comes along with it. So I use the key to open it. And this is the corned beef. I kind of crush it up a little. And then after the cabbage is a little crispy or tender, then I'll go ahead and place my bully beef in. All right, so as I said before, in Jamaica we call it bully beef. So if you hear I say bully beef, in Jamaica we call it bully beef, right? On the tin, yes, it's called corned beef, but the name we give to it is, yeah, give me one bully beef. You understand? Yeah. So I'm gonna tip quarter butter in it, right? And then I'm gonna put my corned beef in. Every time my outfit say bully beef. But I'm gonna put my corned beef in, all right? And then you're gonna mix it together. Gonna mix it up, stir it up, stir it up. Ensure that, you know, it is mixed properly, you know, with the seasoning and with the cabbage. Ensure that all the cabbage is getting everything, you understand? Yeah, you see, look how lovely. If you have a big family, in order to stretch the corned beef, you can go ahead and do it like this. And you know, when you're tired of the meat at home, the red meat, you know, you can go ahead and make yourself, you know, some corned beef with cabbage. That's what we call it. Bully beef and cabbage. Yeah, bully beef and cabbage. That's what we call it. So you see how lovely that looks? So after you're through mixing everything in properly, you leave it on the stove, turn it down to low. So I have mine on 2. You turn it down to low and you leave it for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you're all 5 minutes. Give it 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and then you're all done. And then you're all done. Thank me later when you try it. Look how wonderful it looks. You can have that with fried dumpling or bread or your rice and peas. You can have that with anything, but it is more delicious with some nice fried dumpling. Yeah, or some nice fritters. Yeah, you can. Look at that. Man.